cold and windy conditions are persisting across southeast Australia. And at the same time, we're still seeing significant ongoing flooding for many inland rivers. And there is a severe weather warning current for damaging winds, and that covers parts of South Australia, much of Victoria, and southeast New South Wales, and does include Melbourne, Canberra, and Sydney. And with damaging winds above 90 kilometres an hour, that does bring the risk of trees falling over, especially given how wet the soils are. We'll see the winds ease from the west into Monday night, but into Tuesday, there is still a risk of damaging wind gusts about elevated terrain. At the same time, on Tuesday, we'll see another burst of winds come up from the south, mostly impacting Tasmania, so we are likely to be issuing a severe weather warning for parts of that state. And over the past 24 hours, we have seen widespread strong to damaging wind gusts across the region, with wind gusts above 90 kilometres an hour indicated by these red dots, and as high as 126 kilometres an hour across the Bass Strait. And since then into Monday, we have seen further gusts above 90 kilometres an hour for parts of the Illawarra and suburbs around Melbourne. And having a look at the latest flooding situation, we can see flood warnings are still current for parts of New South Wales, Victoria, and Tasmania. And the Lachlan River has now peaked at Forbes and Condobolin, but a lot of water is still flowing downstream. And that's the case for many inland rivers, including the Murray. There is also a flood watch for parts of Victoria, so it is important that you have the latest information for your area. And having a look at what we can expect, for the rest of Monday, we'll see this vigorous southwest cold airstream move up from the south, with plenty of showers for southern Victoria and Tasmania, and the possibility of local hail and thunder. And into Monday night, we will see the snow level fall, potentially as low as 500 metres in Tasmania and around 800 metres in Victoria and southern New South Wales. Heading into Tuesday, we do see that cold air push off into the Tasman Sea, but still seeing showers for parts of southern Victoria and western Tasmania. As we head into Wednesday, we do see the next high pressure system move in from the west, and that will start to clear conditions across the southeast with a couple of isolated showers for some coastal areas. But for most people, it has been about those cold temperatures. And having a look at some of those temperatures on Monday, maximum temperatures are currently 5 to 15 degrees below the November average. But in contrast, a hot day across southeast Queensland, reaching 35 degrees in Brisbane with extreme fire danger there. But with those cold winds, the feels like temperature will be much lower across the southeast of the country. Into Tuesday, we start to see temperatures rise slightly, still remaining below average. And by Wednesday, heat does build from the west through South Australia. And Thursday is looking to see temperatures bound back to more average conditions. So with widespread wind for large parts of southeast Australia, it is important that you have the latest information, follow all advice from local emergency services, and please stay safe.